morning just broken and rushed to receive a phone call. Not happy to get forced to work, but the factory needs us all. Infant cried out for milk, children wanted some food. Boiled rice soaked in water to share, neither enough nor good. Promised a cooked meal in the evening and said goodbye. Didn't feel good, arrived at the workplace with a deep sigh. We are swing workers producing garments for the West. Look at what you are wearing now. Does it fit you the best? Made in Bangladesh tags are our pride. We live naively. Some of us are lone breadwinners for our extended families. We want to get the cheapest price in the fastest time, blatantly disregard the ethics and laws committing crime. You are building your empire, standing on our shoulders. Can you see our silent cry and hear our suppressed anger? Yet we are resilient for you, no matter how hard you hit. Your luxury lifestyle flourish for the price of our heartbeat. Our contractual hours surely 8, not that for 18. Working in a deep trap every day is the same routine. Human rights and river rights, we don't understand any, only exist on a faded paper, see colorful bureaucracy menu. This is the color of your politics that makes you the richest. $20 billion worth of industry, yet we are the cheapest. Wages $35 a month, not even regular, heart sunk deep. Humanity seems untouchable luxury, even the angels waves. Every stitch tells a story of our joy, sorrow, dream of future. The day, the heartbroken agony, will you understand ever? A secret not sure, many secrets were hidden, not been told. Crumble the building with thousands of workers' lives on hold. 6th floor were designed for small shops and houses, not for factories. Force papers along with price made the construct up to 8 stories. Imposed an excess of permanent and variable loads per square meter, with columns tied with poor lengths to beams, were fatal, very bitter. The beginning of doomsday, tragic April 24 started many years ago, with few politicians' families gamble for power and showcasing their ego. Tragedy repeated before, year after year, administration didn't wake up. Autocratic, corrupted, controlled monitoring was completely cracked. Imposed unwanted profits and ignored tug of collective concerns, lewd, quick, cheap money, cut corners, dug holes that were not nice. Violation of building code, human rights, health and safety act, corruption pervaded a weak, inefficient state. That was the impact. Our thousands dead bodies were found and hundreds were missing. Shattered 4 million workers' hopes. Whole country was crying. Saw a structural fault in the building, but more of it in our politics. Deceived by our business moguls, more of it from hypocrites. Found negligence of factory owners not any less in our law enforcers. Ignored code of practice more in health, safety and welfare dispensers. We moaned, we wept, we fainted, and we become conscious again. We waited for loved ones between hopes and despair with unbearable pain. Feel the pain. Lying for days with the dead bodies inside the building rubble. Drunk on urine, not knowing when to get rescued. Low oxygens, how terrible. Many survivors had to amputate their arms or legs to get put out alive. Intolerable physical and psychological distress over those days, 4 or 5. Our own suspended misfortune broke the nation's heart and shed tears of emotion. It provoked widespread protest on street, lost words of any consolation. It wasn't the time to exercise your political muscles, come out of politics, expand your helping hand, offer the shoulders to cry on, forget all critics. rescued the last survivor with patience and hard work, showed our unity. The day of national mourning, unforgettable. We love the nation's mentality. Is there anybody alive? Please make a sound. Rescue shouted, save me. Don't leave me alone. Pleaded in a dry voice that fainted. With all ill-equipped rescue team, our local volunteers did their best. 24 hours round the clock worked without taking any rest. Didn't call up the rescue mission prematurely, many went missing. We salute those who came out to help, irrespective of social standing. While the army, the police and the firemen rescue survived, volunteers and doctors provided initial treatment hand on heart. I swear. Eyes were wide open, but didn't see any future, all dark in front of me. Yet you asked to keep your head cool, keep quiet. How pathetic this could be. Stop your bureaucratic nonsense, stop. Now, the appropriate action. Safeguard the life of the workers. Don't delay and stop for the distraction. My brother and sister's blood, how dare you treat them valuable? You will have to pay them off a million times, not that any less. Western buyers, please don't turn away. Let us stand on our feet. This is not a slave labor. Stop looking at your balance sheet. Check whether you can comply and international labor standards. You must always ask, is it your ethical trade, sustainable ventures? While we were fighting to survive, you seated on comfy sofas and read the news. Laughed away the situation over dinner, pretended sorrow and drank your brews. You must take a share of the responsibility for those unwanted deaths, and don't expect us to feed your appetite for such cheap clothes. Think logically, how can you pay us back? The toll is untouchable. Not only our governance to blame, you are also accountable. Your obligation to ensure basic minimum standard and wages, hear my peers cry, bring back humanity, which are our arches. Yet present agonizing and future tensed for many survivors, show us your decency and hold on to build your empires. Yet you are refusing to sign a contractual agreement with unions and labor groups to stop unhealthy and unsafe working conditions. Yet you are listening, insisting on certain price with a limited timeline, leaving us no choice to take an easy route, ignoring safety line. How much blood money will you make terrorizing the economic race? Where is your fair trade policy, global legislation? What a disgrace! I'm not alone to question you now. There are many humble faces. Finger of blame also pointed at your direction. Take the consequences. Lowest price wages of their kind in the world, should it remain the same? We died hoping for a better life, and you, Western brands, searching for fame? Aren't you breaking biggest human right, the right for survival? Tell me now, what is the price for the cheap clothes? Aren't they valuable? The answer to those humble questions are sure deeply disturbing. The dust haven't settled yet. Keep faith on. Complies treaty signing. Being born is poor. Being born in poor is not a curse. You can't crush our heart's richness. Don't cheat your eyes, look around and feel our warm love and freshness. No time to either grieve nor weep, should transfer our sorrows into forces. Proud nations must prepare to tackle every challenges from its global resources. The country makes heroes when it requires out of peace-loving citizens. Wanna meet some angels? Visit the Bay of Bengal that shines at the horizons. The tale we told, 3 stitches on your clothes. Please, find time to read. Treasure them as valued souvenirs from us with love. Happy trade, indeed. Here is my final message to you. Keep your ears open and don't blink your eyes. I am telling you now, our pride Made in Bangladesh, the power is on the rise. Thank you.